accept their hard work, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of you for taking time out to come here today and celebrate this moment with us. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. The program, inshallah, will be that we will ask the Hufadh to come up and recite their last sabaq. And to be fair, I have not heard their last ayah. I made a special request to not listen to that last ayah because I wanted to celebrate that moment with all of you. So this will be the official completion of their Hifdh of Quran. So a special message to them, congratulations, but know that this is not the end of your journey. This is only the beginning of your connection to the Quran. To everyone else, especially those other students that are here of mine that are not completed yet, remember your journey is still continuing and your day will come, inshallah. As long as you keep working hard and stay committed to it, inshallah. After they both finish their recital of their last sabaq, it is in many sahih ahadith that the completion of the Quran merits a special time. So after the finishing of the Quran, we will have a dua, inshallah. Before we start the dua, I'll ask everyone to first silently make their own dua for their own needs and own necessities. And then inshallah we'll have one congregational dua. After that, we'll ask our beloved Imam to come up and express some words of gratitude, inshallah, some words of encouragement, along with Mufti Nu'man. He's here as well. And this is a celebration for all of us. So once again, Jazakallah khairan wa ahsan jaza for taking time out and coming. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of you for everything that you've done, inshallah. And then after that, we will have the award ceremony. We will, inshallah, give all the students who have came here today a special gift and honor the Hufadh with their imamas, inshallah. And then everyone can help themselves to some treats, and inshallah we'll be on our way home. So without further ado, I would like to ask Hafiz Hamza, inshallah, to come up here and recite his last sabaq. Yes, you want to go grab one? Go grab one for Hafiz. The last time he'll grab the pen.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أتحاجوننا في الله وهو ربنا وربكم ولنا أعمالنا ولكم أعمالكم ونحن له مخلصون. أم تقولون إن إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط كانوا هودا أو نصارى. قل أأنتم أعلم ومنا ومن أظلم ممن كتم شهادة عنده من الله وما الله بغافل عما تعملون. تلك أمة قد خلت لها ما كسبت ولكم ما كسبتم ولا تسألون عما كانوا يعملون. صدق الله العظيم.
We'll do a light takbir because of the coronavirus, so no screaming. Takbir, Allahu Akbar. Jazakallah khair. Now, Hafiz Abdullah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. ما كسبت وعليها اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. صدق الله العظيم.
سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله وبحمده عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزينة عرشه وبدد كلماته يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد كلما ذكره الذاكرون وكلما غفل عن ذكره الغافلون. لا إله إلا الله الحليم الكريم. سبحان الله رب العرش العظيم والحمد لله رب العالمين. أسألك معجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والغنيمة من كل بر والسلامة من كل. لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرت ولا هما إلا فرجت ولا حاجة إلا قضيتها ويسرتها يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. يا الله يا أرحم الراحمين يا غفور رحيم. يا Allah, please forgive all of our sins. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, major, minor. Ya Allah, forgive every single one of our sins. Ya Allah, the ones we did openly, the ones we did secretly, the ones, Ya Allah, we did without even knowing that we're committing a sin. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, please do not leave any sin that you have not forgiven. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Arham Rahimeen, Ya Ghafur Rahim. We beg you, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, every single sin, Ya Allah, every ni'mah that we, Ya Allah, use to, Ya Allah, disobey you, Ya Allah. We beg you, Ya Allah, please forgive us for every single one of our sins, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Ghafur Rahim. Ya Allah, if there is any sin that has become a habit, Ya Allah, please us, Ya Allah, please give us the tawfiq to leave those sins, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, whatever ni'mah we use of yours, Ya Allah, to disobey you, now, Ya Allah, give us the tawfiq to use those ni'mahs to obey you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, if we hurt anyone, Ya Allah, in any way, shape or form, Ya Allah, please put in their hearts to forgive us, Ya Allah. And if anyone has hurt us, then Ya Allah, we beg you to, Ya Allah, put in our hearts to forgive them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, purify us from every single one of our sins, Ya Allah, past, present, and Ya Allah, if there's any sins in the future, Ya Allah, all those sins as well, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, any negative side effects of any sins, Ya Allah, of all of our sins, of every one of our sins, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, remove every single negative side effect, Ya Allah. Rather it be losing knowledge, rather it be losing barakah in our lives, rather it be losing, Ya Allah, the tawfiq to do good. Ya Allah, we beg you, please, Ya Allah, remove every side effect of every sin we've ever committed, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, after purifying us of all of our sins, Ya Allah, purify our hearts, Ya Allah, from all sorts of, Ya Allah, sicknesses, Ya Allah, from malice, from hatred, Ya Allah, from takabbar, kibr, riya, Ya Allah, from nifaq, Ya Allah, from hypocrisy, Ya Allah, from every sort of, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, sin, Ya Allah, that's of the heart, Ya Allah. We beg you, please, Ya Allah, purify our hearts, Ya Allah, from all of those things, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, please fill our hearts, Ya Allah, with the characteristics of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Ya Allah. All the purity that was in his heart, Ya Allah, his ikhlas, his taqwa, his ihsan, Ya Allah, his love for you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, fill our hearts, Ya Allah, with the nur of iman, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, fill our hearts, Ya Allah, with the nur of iman, Ya Allah, with hidayah, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we spent, Ya Allah, so much time in our lives, Ya Allah, disobeying you. Ya Allah, please give us the tawfiq now to, Ya Allah, obey you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, this is such a special time, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, please not allow us to leave from here as the same people we came. Ya Allah, please allow us to leave as, Ya Allah, better people, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, better believers to you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahimi, Ya Rahim, please, Ya Allah, accept, Ya Allah, these hufaz, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, accept these hufaz, Ya Allah. By the barakah of them finishing the Quran, Ya Allah. By the barakah of the Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, please accept the hard work, Ya Allah. Accept the hard work of the families, Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, I was there, Ya Allah. I saw them cry, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, they cried, Ya Allah, when they couldn't memorize your book. Ya Allah, I wiped their tears with my own hands. Allah, I beg you, please, Ya Allah, I beg you, please accept them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, when so many children are praying, Ya Allah, these kids, Ya Allah, left their play to memorize Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, when so many children, Ya Allah, were comfortable in their beds, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, they woke up early, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, and they came to the masjid, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, I asked them to come early, they came early, Ya Allah. I asked them to come on the weekend, they came on the weekend, Ya Allah. I even asked them to come late at night, Ya Allah, they came late at night, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, they did whatever they could, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah. Whatever sacrifice they made, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, please accept their sacrifice, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, their parents, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, I was there, Ya Allah, I read their messages, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, they were concerned so much for their children, Ya Allah, for your sake, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please give comfort to them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, give comfort to them, their siblings, and their whole family for the rest of their lives, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, they made a sacrifice for your sake, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, accept their sacrifice, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahimi, Ya Rahim, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, always protect these children, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, always protect these children, Ya Allah. From, Ya Allah, sickness, from disease, Ya Allah. From, Ya Allah, poverty, from hunger, Ya Allah, from oppression. Ya Allah, I beg you, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, protect these children, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please open doors of great opportunities for them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, open doors of, Ya Allah, your khair to them, Ya Allah. Shower them in your rahmah, Ya Allah. Shower, Ya Allah, their parents and their families, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, and all the other teachers there, Ya Allah, work so hard day in and day out, Ya Allah, to help them, Ya Allah, achieve what they have today, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, I beg you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, accept their hard work, Ya Allah, and let them, Ya Allah, enjoy, Ya Allah, the fruit of their hard work in this world and the akhirah, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. All those other students are working so hard day in and day out, Ya Allah. And Ya Allah, they're trying to become Hafiz, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, open their hearts and minds for the Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, open all our hearts and minds for the Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, make the Quran a central, Ya Allah, beacon of light for us in our lives, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, allow us to connect to your words, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, the Quran has played such an important role, Ya Allah, in these children's lives. Ya Allah, allow it to continue to play such a big role for the rest of their lives, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, bless them with comfort, Ya Allah. Bless them with, Ya Allah, with blessings, Ya Allah, in this life and the akhirah, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahimi, Ya Rahim. Any, Ya Allah, student that's struggling with Hifdh, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, help them, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, we are not worthy, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we were never worthy to learn your Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we were never worthy to teach your Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, but Ya Allah, despite the fact that, Ya Allah, you give us so many blessings, Ya Allah. You give us so many blessings, Ya Allah, that we didn't deserve, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, you gathered us in this masjid with, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, in this pandemic, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, you didn't give, Ya Allah, gather us here so you can turn us empty-handed, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, accept all of our du'as, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahimi, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Please allow us to, Ya Allah, spend the rest of our lives connected to you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, please alleviate this pandemic from us, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, this coronavirus, Ya Allah, it's your makhluk, Ya Allah. Whenever you want, Ya Allah, you can, Ya Allah, just Ya Allah, make it go away. Ya Allah, we beg you, please, Ya Allah. The whole world is in discomfort, Ya Allah. We beg you, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, bring comfort back to the world, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, to reopen the masajid once again, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we weren't grateful when we had this blessing, Ya Allah. We beg you, Ya Allah, allow us to have this blessing of the masajid again, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, make us into those people whom you love, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, for your love, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, by the barakah of this Quran, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, remove the coronavirus. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, by the barakah of this Quran, Ya Allah, we beg you, please remove the, Ya Allah, coronavirus, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, please change the situation of the world, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. We beg you, Ya Allah, to allow us to spend our lives, Ya Allah, in your pleasure, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. And whenever it's time for us to, Ya Allah, go to you, return back to you, Ya Allah, may that day be the best day of our lives, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we enter this world, Ya Allah, crying, Ya Allah. Allow us to exit this world smiling, Ya Allah. And Ya Allah, happy to see you, and you're happy to see us, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Make, Ya Allah, the Malik al-Maut, Ya Allah, the angel of death, come in a very beautiful form when it's time for us to go, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, let us all, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, worthy affairs be settled before we pass away, Ya Allah. Do not allow us to pass away with any debt, Ya Allah, to anyone, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, anyone in any way, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, when we go in our graves, Ya Allah, make our graves a garden of paradise, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, when Munkar and Nakir come, Ya Allah, to question us, Ya Allah, give us the strength of Iman to answer the questions, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, with full yaqeen, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, make our, Ya Allah, graves, Ya Allah, garden of paradise. Ya Allah, protect us from the punishment of the grave. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim. On the day of judgment, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, keep us, Ya Allah, with the, Ya Allah, sulaha, with the shuhada, with the ulama, Ya Allah, with people whom you love, Ya Allah, keep us in that group, Ya Allah. Keep us in the group of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum. Keep us in the group of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Allah, allow us to, Ya Allah, gain the opportunity to drink from the Hawd al-Kawthar of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam sees us on the day of judgment, Ya Allah, let him be very happy to see us, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah, allow us to, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, to cross the sirat, Ya Allah, at the speed of light, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, give all of us Jannat al-Firdaus without hisab, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, change all of our bad deeds into good deeds, Ya Allah, and give us Jannat al-Firdaus without hisab, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Anyone who is Ya Allah, in any discomfort right now, who's ever worried right now in any way, shape, or form, please, Ya Allah, remove their worry, Ya Allah, and their harm. Ya Allah, if anyone is suffering through poverty, bless them with, Ya Allah, with affluence. If anyone is hungry, bless them with halal, Ya Allah, food to eat. If anyone is thirsty, bless them with clean water to drink. If anyone, Ya Allah, doesn't have clothes or a home, Ya Allah, bless them with, Ya Allah, beautiful clothes and a comfortable home. Ya Allah, if there's any arguments or fights in any homes, Ya Allah, in any families, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, allow them to, Ya Allah, resolve their differences and come to peace in their homes. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, the youth that are going away from Islam, Ya Allah, guide them toward Islam again. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah, please protect the Haramain, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please protect the Haramain, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, protect the grave of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Allah, protect Masjid al-Aqsa, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, all the Muslims of the world that are suffering, Ya Allah, we beg you, please, Ya Allah, remove their suffering, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, bring comfort, Ya Allah, to them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, bring comfort to them, Ya Allah. Put a smile on their face, Ya Allah, today, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim. If Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam were to, Ya Allah, see the state of the ummah today, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, what would he think, Ya Allah? Ya Allah, you'll be in so much pain, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please change the state of the ummah in such a way that, Ya Allah, Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam were to see us today, he would be happy, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, allow our hearts to connect together, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, protect all of our families, Ya Allah. Protect all of our loved ones, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, protect all of us and keep us on the right path, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, there's so much fitna, Ya Allah. There's so much difficulty going on in the world today, Ya Allah. We beg you, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, allow us to, Ya Allah, tread through this difficulty, Ya Allah, with your khair, with your guidance, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. We beg you, Ya Allah, for every type of khair, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, all the, Ya Allah, brothers and sisters who, Ya Allah, came together to make this happen, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, accept their hard work, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, they put so much time into decorating and making this special for us. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, please decorate Jannah for them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, they work so hard. day in and day out, Ya Allah, thinking about these children, about this, Ya Allah, ceremony, Ya Allah. Please accept all of them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Allah, accept their parents, Ya Allah, and their families, Ya Allah. Allow the barakah of this Quran to live on through their lineage, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, to the progeny, Ya Allah, and generations benefit from the Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, accept all of our du'as. If there's anything personal that all of us have in our hearts, Ya Allah, allow us to, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, bless us with those personal things, Ya Allah, as long as they're permissible, and Ya Allah, they're best for us, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, for every type of khair, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, especially for these children, Ya Allah, they work so hard, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, don't let anything bad ever happen to them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, don't let anything ever bad happen to them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please open every door of khair for them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please bless all of our teachers, Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, bless all of my teachers, Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Allah, all the students that are working so hard to become Hafiz, Ya Allah, bless them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, I was that same child, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, it's hard for me to believe myself, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, I used to sit alone in the masjid and cry because I couldn't memorize. But today you've blessed me, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, with the opportunity of seeing two of my own students graduate. Ya Allah, please, please, Ya Allah, accept them, Ya Allah. Accept their hard work, Ya Allah. Accept everything, Ya Allah. We don't deserve this ni'mah, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, accept our hard work, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, do not allow any of our, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, mistakes to, Ya Allah, negatively affect these children, Ya Allah. Please allow them to always see between right and wrong, Ya Allah. Bring them, Ya Allah, give them the hidayah, the tawfiq to see, Ya Allah, between what is right and wrong, Ya Allah. Always guide them to the right path. Always guide them to make the correct decisions in their lives, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah. Allow these children to be, Ya Allah, means of our maghfirah, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we couldn't do much, Ya Allah, in our lives, Ya Allah. We made so many mistakes, Ya Allah. We just hope that, Ya Allah, whenever little good we, Ya Allah, hope we spark, Ya Allah, we hope that is accepted, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please bless all of our teachers, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, this is a huge silsila coming down from Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Accept every single scholar, Ya Allah, in that chain, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, every single hafiz, Ya Allah, accept every single one of them. And Ya Allah, give us all the tawfiq to, Ya Allah, continue on our own journeys to come closer to the Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahimi, Ya Ghafur Rahim, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, wherever there's pious people in the world, Ya Allah, protect all of them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, one by one, ulama, Ya Allah, leaving this world, Ya Allah, leaving such a vacuum behind us, so difficult to fill. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, protect all the ulama, all the scholars, Ya Allah, and all the people that are striving for your deen, Ya Allah. Wherever there may be people, Ya Allah, who are, Ya Allah, working in masajid, whether it be a shura, Ya Allah, whether it be ulama, whether it be, Ya Allah, volunteers, Ya Allah, bless every single one of them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, bless their families, Ya Allah, protect them, Ya Allah, and Ya Allah, bless them with so much barakah in their lives, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, wherever there's pious people, Ya Allah, who are, Ya Allah, making dua to you right now, Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, include us in their du'as. And Ya Allah, everyone and anyone that wanted to attend this dua, please, Ya Allah, accept them in this dua as well, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Rahimeen, there's so many people that wanted to attend, but unfortunately they couldn't, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, also accept, Ya Allah, their niyyah to attend, Ya Allah, and accept everyone who attended, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, we ask you every single khair the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked for, and Ya Allah, we seek refuge in you from every sort of, Ya Allah, sort of difficulty, Ya Allah, and thing the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam sought protection in you from, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please, Ya Allah, protect us, Ya Allah, from every sort of, Ya Allah, shar, Ya Allah, and Ya Allah, please bless us with every sort of khair, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, if there was anything left to ask that I didn't ask, Ya Allah, please also accept that. Ya Allah, we don't even know how to ask, Ya Allah. Please, Ya Allah, we beg you, Ya Allah, whatever is good for us, Ya Allah, destine that for us, Ya Allah, and accept this day, Ya Allah, and Ya Allah, allow this day to be, Ya Allah, enough for us to enter Jannah to Firdaus, Ya Allah. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen, wa akhir da'wana, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, subhana rabbika Rabbil Izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun wa sallam, alhamdulillah. I'd like to ask Imam Abdul Rahman to come up and say a few words.
Hafsa, please stand up. Please stand up. To both of our Hufadh and their parents and other royalties and dignitaries and guests and friends in the room, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You can have a seat. You can have a seat. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmadu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. To address some of you who were looking weird at me when I said royalties and dignitaries in the room, I was referring to both of our Hufadh and actually their parents. So I would like the mother and father of our Hufadh to stand up, please. One's already standing, right? Please stand up. Everyone in this room, just as we have gathered here to join in the happiness, joy, and celebration of the completion of Hifdh for these two students, we are also here to join in and celebrate the amazing rank that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon you. You can have a seat. Folks, we are in a very humble setting right now, with a very humble audience right now due to the situation. But I would like for you to imagine for a few seconds that the next time these two boys and their parents will be called upon, the next time these two groups of people will be recognized for this accomplishment, will be on the Day of Judgment. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us amongst that close proximity audience to see the day that the parents of both of these children will be given a crown. They will be made to wear a crown. The radiance, the brightness of that crown will eclipse any sun that could come into existence. In the words of the Prophet ﷺ, the entire world could not cough up the money. It cannot be priced. Such a crown that will be bestowed on the one who committed the Quran to memory, and also in the same words of the Prophet ﷺ, and they practiced upon it. So this is a huge ceremony for the parents as well. Any grandparents we have here in the audience? Grandparents, please stand up. ये सब भी आपके खाते में है. And for your parents as well. You can have a seat. Jazakallah khair. This is for the grandparents as well, which should be a motivation for us who are grandparents or who will be grandparents soon, and eventually everyone, if Allah wills, becomes a grandparent. But it's also for y'all, when y'all become grandparents, to make sure that your kids nip their kids in the butt to start the journey of Hifdh. Now, we are here to highlight the accomplishment of our two Hufadh, but may we not forget that behind the face mask of these two little kids, underneath their hats, underneath it all, behind the scenes, you were talking about the struggle of the children, right? It is definitely equal, if not more, a struggle and an effort of the parents as well. As overjoyed as they are feeling now, the journey was not one that was void of frustration. The journey was not one that was void of, get up, uto, We gotta go. Right? Remember all those days? Come on, go, go, go. Oh, let me sleep a little more. You can't sleep more. We need to go now. What time does class start? 8 in the morning. How long does it take you to leave, to get here? 30? You said 30 minutes? Do you see audience? 30-minute drive. And then God knows what you have to do to get the kids out of the house. Okay? All of this is a part of the hifdh. All of this is a part of the process. But the yield and the return is unimaginable. The reward is being distinguished on the day of judgment. Imagine that. You know who's going to have distinction on the day of judgment? Prophets. You know who's going to have distinction on the day of judgment? Awliya. Who's going to have a distinction on the day of judgment? Shuhada. You know who else is going to have a distinction on the day of judgment? Both of you and both of you. So that's worth the frustration. That's worth the fight. That's worth all of the sweat, tears, and I'm sure at times blood that gets poured into this. Right? A hafidh. You know what a hafidh means? What's a hafidh? A protector, a guardian. You are, both of you, from this day forward, are guardians. Guardians of what? Guardians of the galaxy? Guardians of the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is your responsibility to protect the Quran, to guard the Quran. You know, that's a big deal. And I'm sorry to tell you boys that you may think over here this was your last sabak and it's all over. It's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. And parents, you think it was all over too? It's just the beginning. This is the beginning of a love of a labor for the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I challenge you that on the day of judgment, if you see otherwise, when the dot underneath the ba of Bismillah falls into your mizan, if that doesn't tip it and change the game for you, nothing else will. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that just as the hafidh is asked to recite, and as he ascends through the heavens on the day of judgment, that with every dot of every letter and every fatha, dhamma, kasra, shadda and mad, right, that all of that individually gets scanned and weighed for you and your entire family on the day of judgment. So the Quran, you are guardians of the Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you both the respect that you deserve, the honor that you deserve, the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you deserve, the gifts of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you deserve. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make any form of knowledge, any type of science a cinch. May it fall in your lap. May it just download in your brain and mind. And that's what happens when you are someone, when you go, and imagine going around class and be like, yeah, I memorized the book. Yeah, I've memorized the book. You memorized a poem before in your life? I memorized hey, my name is Hamza. I memorized the book. Oh yeah? How big is that book? It's only 30 chapters. Really? 30 small chapters? It's about what's the 15 lines? I learned 600. I got 600 pages by heart. Really? And guess what? It's in Arabic. And guess what? I'm not an Arab. And I don't understand it, but I know it. If you think that is something good on a resume now, imagine on the day of judgment, boys. So you guys are guardians, and you will forever throughout your lives guard the Quran. And may this be an inspiration for everyone. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make both of these boys an inspiration for all other children. May Allah make these parents inspiration for all parents. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the grandparents inspiration for all grandparents. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to help each other. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless Hifdh Umair, the parents, everyone, Sister Salvi, all of the well-wishers of this program. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of them a piece of your pie without taking anything away from y'all. Jazakumullah khair, folks. Thank you very much for being here. And families, thank you for giving the Allen Masjid the opportunity. So this is a Guinness Book Award. This is a Guinness right here book, Hifdh Graduation, because this is the first. You don't get the first one again. Okay? So you guys are going down in the books. So thank you, families, for putting your trust in the Allen Masjid, the Allen family, and above all, in Sheikh Umair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to be an inspiration for both of the boys, and may they be inspired through and through throughout their lives. Jazakumullahu khair.
Inshallah, next I would like to ask Mufti Noman if he can please come up here and shed some light, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There isn't really much to say, subhanAllah, after the beautiful dua by Shaykh Umaid, and then after those really beautiful words of encouragement by Imam Abdul Rahman. Honestly, I can't help but reflect over the day where I, alhamdulillah, by the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the constant effort of my parents, the day where I was able to finish the memorization of the Quran as well. And I think by and large, there's two in the room that definitely feel that emotion, but then there's two right next to them. Sorry, dads, I got much love for you guys, but there's two right next to them that really truly understand the accomplishment that was made. And subhanAllah, Shaykh Abdul Rahman made a really beautiful point about guardians of the Quran, and I'm going to jump on that here in just a second. But y'all know you're not sitting in a masjid right now. This is actually a football stadium. So Hamza has a nasty slant route, and he's caught a bunch of touchdowns right there. And Abdullah has a sweet cross cut, and he's caught in a bunch of touchdowns right there. So I, alhamdulillah, in the initial part of the program, was blessed with the opportunity to teach under Sheikh Umaid and help with the program as well. And subhanAllah, seeing how far they've come truly is something, it's awe-inspiring. So, much congratulations to the family. And I really wanted to harp on that whole part of being guardians. I'm not going to take long, I promise. But you guys, think about all of the amazing memories. So we got football, there's the Herd Museum, there's a whole bunch of activities that y'all did on a weekly basis with Sheikh Umaid. There's the nights that you guys had with the Quran. On the weekends, I used to bump into y'all. Like, what are y'all doing here on the weekends? Oh, we're just here for memorizing our lesson. I was like, well, okay, it's Saturday at 2. Yeah, we're memorizing the lesson. All of those efforts, those steps that y'all made, right? It's like, dude, it was such a long journey. And it's a huge accomplishment. But we finished one chapter, and now we're going to start our next chapter. We did one accomplishment, and now we're going to continue guarding this Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed us with. So I think Shaykh Abdul Rahman, Shaykh Umaid, in a couple of years, we're not going to have to look for Hufath wa Tarawih. It looks like we're stocking up our inventory as it is. So inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue blessing the families, continue allowing them to retain the Quran and also be walking symbols of the Quran as they inculcate it in their lives, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Next part of the program was, I found out this morning that we're having this part. The boys wanted to say a few words themselves. That was not originally in the agenda, but the request was put this morning, so I couldn't say no. So who wants to go first? Rock, paper, scissors, like we do in class? No? You want to go first? Abdullah goes first? Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khair. My dear Sheikh Umair, you've always taught me with love and care, even when I was frustrated and in despair. The whole time you believed in me, and so patient with me you had to be. In my journey to understanding my Creator, you've given me a key. Inshallah, I will become the student of knowledge you're hoping to see. In the Ajza, you helped me with all. During break, you let us play ball. You helped me acknowledge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's call. You helped me up when I thought I was going to fall. You've inspired a love of knowledge and truth that will inshallah help shape the path for the rest of my youth. May I always be a sadaqah jariyah for you, so your scale of good deeds can be heavy too. Thank you, Baji, for keeping Abdurrahman busy in another room while I was working with Mama or in class upstairs on Zoom. Thank you, Mama and Daddy, and all my other teachers that are here today for working with me and building the path, inshallah, that got me on my way. So now I'm excited to say that hopefully, inshallah, that I can finally play. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear respected brothers and sisters, elders and youngers, family and friends, and Allen family. Today is a day of celebration and a day of joy and happiness. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's endless blessings and mercy. My parents, my siblings, Hifdh Adin, Ustad Hassan, Hifdh Akif, Miss Magda, Huma Auntie, Mufti Nu'man, and especially Sheikh Umair. They have helped me through an extremely difficult journey and taught me many lessons along the way. For example, Sheikh Umair helped me to believe in myself and never give up. One time I only had a few pages of my 18th juz test left. I was receiving my 16th mistake and started crying. Sheikh Umair said, Hamza, never give up and never stop believing in yourself. I took his advice, alhamdulillah, and finished the last few pages with 0 mistakes. It is Sheikh Umair's encouragement and belief in his students that motivates us to push ourselves a little more and complete our most rewarding goal. The days were long and we annoyed Sheikh Umair 24/7, but he still came to class every single day and never missed one day. Sometimes he even came on the weekends to test us. His dedication helped us achieve our goal, alhamdulillah. Jazakallahu khairan, Sheikh Umair, for all the amazing memories and laughter during this time. And thank you for taking all your effort and time and putting it in our hifdh. I also want to thank my little sister for making dua. I finished my hifdh in quarantine. And finally, I want to thank our Allen family who let us play sports inside the masjid, who brought us donuts and lollipops, and whose du'as helped carry us throughout. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Inshallah, I'd like to ask our ulama to come up here, inshallah. We'll have the official award ceremony. We want to first start off by recognizing the students. all the students, and at the end we'll recognize the Hafad, inshallah. If I can ask Amana Adnan to please come up on this side, and Yusuf as well on this side. SubhanAllah, the sisters brought everything they could and tried to put it on this table that was exclusively for them, for the children. So we could, inshallah, we'll start with Yusuf. No, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Rayan was first, right? But Rayan, he was with us, and hopefully he's watching right now through the live feed. And he is now in Minnesota. We miss you, Rayan, and we will make sure you get your gift bag, inshallah. So first, we would like to recognize Muhammad Yusuf Nihal. This, you want to give this to him, and then you can give him a certificate. Okay. This is his recognition, mashallah. Takbir, Yusuf, mashallah, this is his first year, and he's already completed 8 juz. Alhamdulillah, he's working very hard. Today was actually his juz test. I gave everyone off except for him. So, mashallah, he did very well there, inshallah. Next, we have Adnan. Okay. Adnan, mashallah, I want to give a special recognition for Adnan, mashallah, and his brother Aman. They came to me with 15 ajza already memorized, but those 15 ajza needed some work. So we went back, and they stuck with me for 6 very intense months, and they worked very hard to get those 15, that half of Quran, imagine. They go back and fix every small thing. And they fixed all of their mistakes, they worked very hard, and after that they progressed further. Inshallah, these two will be the next coming up Hafad. Adnan, mashallah, is at 25 juz. So Takbir, Allahu Akbar. And please, if you want to take your mask off for the photo, if you don't, it's fine, you look fine with it.
It's like a duck.
Okay, there you go.
It's so hard.
Hold your certificate. Can we ask you to come back up afterwards, inshallah, for the picture? Okay. This one too. Can you want to come back second round? That's not it. Okay, why'd you put it there?
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Was it heavy?
Okay, we're good. All right, now we'll move on to Aman, inshallah. Aman as well, same story. And alhamdulillah, now he's at 22 juz. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Allahu Akbar. Hold it up. And Habib is not here today. Hassan, please. Hassan, mashallah, he joined us here as well. He was actually my student in IACC, and alhamdulillah, he followed me here. Alhamdulillah, he has about 7 juz memorized, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Very hard worker, mashallah. Go ahead. Continue, it's getting late. Now, inshallah, if I can ask ulama to come over here, inshallah. This will be for our Hufadh. They're getting a plethora of gifts, along with a special letter from me. And when they were doing Hifdh, little did they know that I was learning everything I could about them. So I doubt Abdullah remembers, but when he was, I don't know, probably around 15 juz, I asked him, when you want to graduate, when you graduate, what do you want as a gift? He said, I want an orange Fitbit. And I remembered that. And they don't come in orange, Abdullah, so I got you the band. Like, it's an orange band with the Fitbit, okay? So alhamdulillah, we got that. And we got Hamza wanted a little stereo so he can listen to his Quran. Alhamdulillah, we got that for him as well. Along with that, they're going to receive their trophy, IAA trophy with their name inshallah on it. And this is the turban that inshallah Imam will place on their heads when they come up here inshallah. That's the crown. It's a sunnah of Prophet ﷺ as well, and many sahih rawayat. It's a description of Prophet ﷺ that he wore it in very special occasions. Along with that, they'll be receiving their Hifdh diploma. This took a lot of trial and error to get it right, and calling many people, and subhanAllah, it looks very beautiful. I hope you would agree. And it has the official seal of Alan Masjid on it. And this is especially for the Hifdh. And inshallah, this will be also given to me. So we would like to start off with Hafiz Abdullah. Okay? So Hafiz Hamza first. Oh, okay. So that's what that was. Okay, we'll start with Hafiz Hamza then. Imam, we'll start out with Hafiz Hamza. Hamza, you can come up. First, take off your topi, and then allow Imam to put the crown on your head, inshallah. Mufti, you can hand with the gift. Get the gift basket or whatever. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. This is your Hifdh diploma, inshallah. Take a picture. You want to take out the mask? You want to get them? That's how you know I'm the teacher. Okay, good. All right, inshallah. And then you can come with Naman to get your gifts, inshallah. Which one do you want first? You can give him a trophy too. He needs your help, yeah. You want to take a picture with the trophy? Yeah, U-Haul truck for his gifts, inshallah. You can put that inside the bag. Okay.
There's always space to hold. Oh, y'all heard that?
That's for Safa. MashaAllah, there's this. MashaAllah.
He's already being so burdened.
You want to take a picture of me? Aww. You're supposed to give it to her. That's Safa's.
You can give it to her now. You can share it.
Oh, these trophies are for her too? Oh, MashaAllah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And now, Hafiz Abdullah, inshallah. Be careful with the bottom. You go to Imam and you put out. Just carefully. SubhanAllah, Jazakallah khair, this is Salwi and Sister Sana for putting all this together. The Imamas, SubhanAllah. They have the IA logo on the back as well, alhamdulillah. This is your Hifdh diploma. Come over here. Want to take a picture? Okay. You want to keep your mask on, or you want to put it down? You want to hold your trophy? Give me the trophy. Okay, hold that trophy too. Good? To the camera, to the camera. All right, good. We sure took
Yeah, you're good.
photo classes too. And that is for your sister, right? Am I getting that right? Okay. Money was not here? Oh, she's not here? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is you, yes. Just trying to make sure they got the good side. Okay. Do you want to give some to your parents first, and then you can come back to the second step? Okay, go ahead. Hold all that stuff.
You got it? Yeah.
Good.
He's like, I got it. Just give me everything. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I've been there, buddy. I've been there.
Okay.
It's your day, man. It's your day.
Good job. We're going to do the party. Mufti, you're the Mufti. Mufti, the honors, please. We'll do takbir on one, and then you get not towards someone's face, man.
Just twist it. Just twist it.
Hey, face it.
It says remove tape first.
Okay, guys, eyes, cover your eyes, they face that way. Okay, don't look at him when he's popping that. Just do it. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You could have counted down or something. You just okay, exactly. Okay. All right, guys. Look over. Which camera did you look at? All of them? Okay. Okay, guys. Inshallah. With the imams, the scholars. One picture with all the scholars, please.
Yeah. We'll take all the pictures one.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. For the family and close ones, there's going to be a highlight video, which is about 15 minutes, basically covering over their activities, all the fun times during their a walk down memory lane, right? With messages from family members and loved ones congratulating the children, our hafadh. So you're more than welcome to join us and view that. In the meanwhile, if other guests would like to go outside and have there's some refreshments and treats, please help yourself for that. Inshallah, the family is definitely going to have a photo shoot, inshallah. So, jazakumullah khair. Thank you everyone for attending. May you have a safe rest of your weekend. And inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you always.
Kala, your Chota Kalu, and Miko. Congratulations on your big accomplishment. May Allah bless you for all of your efforts. May Allah bless your parents for their sacrifices and investment in your future. May Allah bless your teachers for all the hard work and patience they've had with you. And may you always keep Allah's words with you.
Can't wait to hear your next recitation. I love you very much. And can't wait to see you again. Take care, Hamza. Love you.
Love you.
Assalamu alaikum, Hamza. Congratulations. I'm super proud of you for finishing your hifdh. MashaAllah, you did an amazing job with the amount of sabr you used to learn, the door and everything recited. MashaAllah, I'm so jealous of how fast how good that you read. So MashaAllah, enjoy this moment, you know, never end. You always want to keep perfecting your gifts, keep perfecting your degree. This is a lifelong commitment. I know, inshallah, mashallah, you're going to be an amazing leader. We're all going to be reading behind you thoroughly soon. And I know you're going to be a great hafiz for the rest of your life. Mashallah, congratulations. And remember, your job never ends.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Hamza. I am so proud of you, mashallah. Congratulations on this great accomplishment. That is something that not many of us are able to accomplish, but mashallah, you did it, and at such a young age. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to keep the Quran in your heart, on your tongue, in your mind forever. I hope it illuminates everything that you do in your life, and I hope you continue to strive to perfect everything that you do in your deeds and in your life in general. So, congratulations again, Hamza. I'm so proud of you. Assalamu alaikum.
Go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations, Hifdh, on your amazing accomplishment.
May Allah bless you and reward you. And may Allah bless and reward your family, especially your parents and your teachers as well. May He allow you to use this knowledge for all good. Ameen.
Ameen. Assalamu alaikum, Hamza Mir, Hafiz Saab. We are so proud of you. My first nephew becomes a Hafiz. We cannot wait to come down there to pray behind you, for you to lead us in prayer, for you to make dua. May Allah reward you for every ayah that you read, for every prayer that you lead. May Allah reward you and your parents, and may you lead them in the Jannah. Ameen. Congratulations, Hafiz.